Click Edit next to Form 8962. Select the option that relates to the taxpayer. If C, D, or E was selected, skip Part 2. Otherwise, complete Part 2. You will need the taxpayer's 1095-A. Answer if all Form 1095-As received by individuals that the taxpayer is receiving an exemption for on the return include coverage for January through December with no changes in the monthly amounts shown on lines 2132, columns A and B. If yes, answer question 2. If no, go to question 3. If their Form 1095-A does not change in monthly amounts on lines 2132, enter the total amount from line 33, column A in the first box, line 33, column B in the second box, and line 33, column C in the third box. If the 1095-A, column A contains amounts, but column B contains only zeros, use this link to calculate the correct amounts to enter in the column B fields. No credit will be generated without entering these amounts. Enter all the amounts from Part 3 of Form 1095-A. If the taxpayer has more than one, add up all the Form 1095-As for each field and enter the total amounts. Do not complete this part if you answered number 2 above. Enter the amounts of each month in column A, B, and C. Complete this section only if 1C or 1D was selected in Part 1. Check any of the following that relates to the taxpayer. If any are selected, you must complete the shared policy allocation table. You can enter up to 4 shared policy allocations. Enter the policy number. Enter the SSN of the taxpayer sharing allocation. Enter the start month. Enter the stop month. Enter the premium percentage. Enter the SLCSP percentage. Enter the advanced payment of the PTC percentage. If 1E was selected in Part 1, go on to Part 4. Otherwise, go back to Part 2, Question 3, and add the amounts allocated, plus applicable amounts shown on their Form 1095-A that was not allocated. Answer the following questions only if the taxpayer got married during the tax year. Otherwise, skip this question. Check all that apply. If all answers are selected, you must use the Alternative Calculation for Marriage Eligibility worksheet, located on Form 8962, to determine if there is excess paid. If there is excess APTC paid, see Publication 974 to determine if electing the alternative calculation reduces the taxpayer's repayment amount, whether to complete Part 4 of Form 8962, and the amount to enter on Part 2 above for Form 1095-A. Complete alternative calculation for year of marriage below if you determined that electing for the alternative calculation will result in a reduction of the repayment of excess premium tax credit. For the taxpayer and their spouse, enter their alternative family size, their monthly contribution, their start month, and their stop month. Click Save to exit.